do you swaddle your baby like a pro? Let me ask you something. Have you ever laid your baby down only to have them throw their arms, startle themselves, awake at night and begin crying all over again? You fed them, you changed them, you did everything right, but they just won't settle. And then you feel helpless. The answer is as simple as a proper swaddle. Let me start by asking you, should all babies be swaddled? Is it safe after 3 months to swaddle your child? And what if your baby fights it like a wrestling match? We'll get there. But first, let me tell you how I got it all right as a pediatrician, but then as a parent.
Learn the simplest and easiest way to swaddle your baby. First, you need to buy one of these cloths from the market, either a baby store or an online store. It's 100% cotton or generally made of muslin. It's a rectangular shaped cloth around 120 by 100 centimeters. Start by folding one end of this cloth in such a way that you make a triangle shape. Once you've got this, gently pick up your baby and keep the baby in such a way that the shoulders are in line with this triangle shaped cloth. Once that is done, fold one arm of your baby, take the gentle cloth, swaddle it around your baby and tuck it behind the back of your baby. Once this is done, use the lower part of the cloth and bring it upwards, but remember to tuck it behind the other arm and not leave it open. Once that is done, then you're only left with the third part of the cloth. Go all the way around, swaddle around the chest gently but firmly, and then you have a perfect baby swaddle. Just remember, the back of the cloth you can tuck behind your baby's neck and you have the perfect swaddle.
Now that you're a pro at swaddling, let's remember some of those do's and don'ts of newborn swaddling. The do's are basically you swaddle and snug at the chest but loose at the hips. This allows comfort and security without restricting hip development. Use a breathable, soft cotton or muslin cloth. This prevents that overheating and keeps the baby's skin friendly. Always place your baby on their back for sleep. Swaddled or not, back sleeping reduces SIDS risk, which is the sudden infant death syndrome. Leave room for baby's legs to bend and move. This prevents that hip dysplasia and promotes natural joint development. Secure the swaddle safely. Not too tight, not too loose. Too tight leads to breathing risks and too loose leads to suffocation hazards. Stop swaddling as soon as your baby shows signs of rolling. This happens between 2 to 5 months. Rolling in a swaddle leads to a high risk of suffocation. Keep your baby's face and neck uncovered always. The fabric should not rise above the shoulders. Swaddle for naps and nighttime only, not all during the day. Allow plenty of free movement during wake windows. Check your baby's temperature regularly. Sweating, damp hair, flushed cheeks are all signs of overheating. Learn safe swaddling techniques from a trusted pediatric source. Avoid trends from unverified sources that may be outdated or unsafe. What are the don'ts? Don't swaddle with legs straight and tight. That increases the risk of hip dislocation or dysplasia. Don't ever cover the baby's face, chin or neck. This can lead to rebreathing and suffocation. Never use thick blankets or quilts to swaddle. Overeating is known to cause risk factors. Don't double or triple wrap. One well-done wrap is more than enough. Don't continue swaddling after your baby rolls over. Babies must have arms free to push themselves if they roll. Don't tie the knots or use unsecure pins to swaddle your baby. Never swaddle a sick, feverish or an overheated baby. It can trap that body heat and worsen their condition. Don't use weighted swaddles. These are not recommended for safe infant sleep. Remember, don't swaddle all during the day. Only use it for nighttime or sleeping. Here's something most people don't realize. You can actually land up over swaddling a baby. If your baby is sweating, flushed or usually sleepy, you may be wrapping too tight or using heavy fabric. And once your baby starts to roll, it's time to stop swaddling altogether. Switch to a wearable blanket or sleep sack instead. Safety first, always. Here's what I want you to remember. Swaddling isn't a sleep trick. It's comfort, it's safety, it's that womb-like security for a baby who's still learning how to exist in this big, noisy world. And you, dear parent, you are their calm in this chaos. Even if your swaddle ends up messy, even if it takes 3 trials, you showed up. You held them. You said, "You're safe, my baby. You can rest now." And that's more than enough. If this helped you, please hit the like. It helps more parents find this support. Comment below and tell me, how did your first swaddle go? I read every comment. Yes, even the funny ones. And don't forget to subscribe to ParentoloG for more doctor-backed, heart-centered parenting guidance with a little finesse and a lot of love.